Welcome back to my Road to Completion guide for Final Fantasy VII Remake. This is episode 4. During this episode, we will cover chapters 5 and 6 of the campaign.
Cloud.
The train will be passing an ID checkpoint shortly.
Here comes the first hurdle.
Not much of one.
I know, but that doesn't mean I don't have butterflies in my stomach. Hey.
Why is that?
After speaking with Tifa, head to the next train car and talk to Barret. Grab the healing materia and then go back and talk to Tifa again. This will trigger a 3-minute time battle with slug rays, but you can easily defeat them with triple slash, so there's no need to worry about the time limit. Learning how to use your abilities quickly during battle can save you a ton of time on your playthrough, plus you can maximize the damage you deal when enemies are staggered. Remember, time slows down when you open the commands menu, but it doesn't freeze. This means you still have to worry about incoming attacks and stagger times while cycling through the commands menu. Because we have our battle cursor set to remember, we can easily spam the same abilities, spells, and items each time we open the commands menu, and here's how to do it.
3 minutes.
Triple slash has now been stored in the commands menu as your next command, but this time you won't have to cycle through the menu to get to it. Simply build up your ATB gauge and press X 4 times. This will open up and cycle through the commands menu, allowing you to use triple slash or any previous command really quick. If you can master this technique, you'll have a greater advantage against enemies on hard difficulty.
Let's do this. You're mine.
Gotcha! It's on!
Let's do this.
There! That's gotta be him. Hey, thanks. For when we jump from the train.
No biggie. You're pretty light, you know.
You always know what to say.
It's them! We have a visual on the target, requesting immediate assistance!
Was never in doubt.
He's close. Come on. There! Barret!
Tifa! Could use some help here!
We're coming!
Make it quick! Should be some stairs over there!
We better hurry.
Yeah.
I've had it up to here with you damn robo-bugs! I'm gonna rip off those spindly legs of yours
These
one
must be
by one!
stairs.
I ain't going down without a fight!
That doesn't sound good.
Let's go.
Barret!
For the next few fights, press right on the D-pad to switch to Barret so we can learn his focus shot ability.
Don't let any of them escape! Firing one off! Want some more? You ain't getting out of this one! Special delivery! Boom! Ain't your thing!
Bring it.
Oh, this calls for a song!
That's gotta be the last of them, right?
Oh, who cares? We can take them. Now let's confirm our position and get back on mission. That reactor's waiting. When the time comes, remember, we just gotta follow the nose.
What?
Stamp's nose.
We look for graffiti, then head in whichever direction its nose points. But pay attention to railway signals, too. You see blue lights, you're going the right way.
It's on you.
About damn time! Don't stop now! Here it comes! Bringing the heat! Oh, you in trouble now! Special delivery! Ooh, gotta love it! Catch you sleeping! Follow the blue lights and we'll reach the reactor. Biggs is way ahead of us. Jesse was gonna back him up, so it wouldn't surprise me if he needs our help. So let's not keep him waiting.
Right.
Take the lead.
Need my help, do you? You're not going anywhere! Here it comes! Time for a serious ass whooping. Good! Firing one off! Give him what's coming to him!
Enough. That'll do. Going in. Let's do this. Let's go.
There's one. It knows we trust.
Good thing our colleagues put up all that stamp graffiti. Without it...
Ain't no walking away from this!
So you'd better run!
And there you have it.
What's that?
Good.
Guys? I think it might be a nest.
All kinds of creepy crawlies make themselves at home in the plate. They'd get messed up even more. That's disgusting!
Your mind was never in doubt.
After killing the enemies, pick up the 2 high potions from the chest.
Time to die! Stop on this!
That'll do. Let's do this. Enough. Let's finish this. Let's do this. That was easy.
Sure it was. What is this, a science experiment?
During this fight, focus on the Queen. Switch to Punisher mode to maximize damage while also building up your ATB gauge. Keep this up until she staggers, and then use Braver to finish her quickly.
Gotta love
Here we go. Going in. Charge. Let's get this over with. Time to get serious.
Bring it!
I ain't no exterminator. Why I gotta kill all these nasties?
Move to the next area and rest on the bench to restore your HP and MP. Make sure to pick up the Phoenix Downs at the base of the stairs before moving on.
After an accident, they will.
When it's too late then.
There's good old Stanley. Check his nose.
This isn't bad, you know.
Yeah, they really captured the essence of corporate propaganda.
Check it out. I guess Shinra's doing something about those monsters after all.
Doing a half-assed job.
We did
Looks
such a shit detail.
If you want to pressure the Flame Trooper, attack the fuel tank on his back. This will also keep you away from his flames, which deal a constant stream of damage.
The train!
not good enough.
Not like this!
That's a win.
All right, let's figure out where the hell we are. There's an old ring,
And that
a
is...
secret passageway.
After talking with Barret and Tifa, locate the service room and grab the leather bracer from the chest.
Gotta love the irony of Shinra's smarmy lapdog leading the way to its master's destruction.
Intruders!
And don't come back.
You really don't like Stamp, do you, Barret?
It's not that I hate it. I hate the fact that Shinra took a loyal animal like that and co-opted it for their own self-serving agenda.
Or old Stamp. Think you're making progress, and then you hit a wall.
Knock it down.
You're starting to sound like Barret.
Never mind.
It's a good plan. Hey, hold up. This way.
When you reach the rail yard, top off your HP with potions to prepare for the next battle.
Where you going?
Get him!
Defeat the Flame Troopers first by attacking their fuel tanks so you can even out the battle. Punisher mode mixed with Braver will be enough to clear both sentry launchers.
Fireball!
Gotta love it.
Too easy.
Not good.
Any last words? Let's do this.
Gotta love it. No getting through that gate. Let's take the stairs.
You'll find lightning materia, a bench, and a vending machine in the locker room just up the stairs. You'll need to purchase Stamp's music disc from the vending machine for 50 gil before you continue.
Should have called it Plan Excellent. What you think, Mr. Ex-Soldier?
Figs made the plan, right?
I provided some input.
Hope not too much.
What's that supposed to mean?
Thought this place was abandoned.
Guess not.
Defeat the 2 enemies in the break room and set up a save just before climbing down the ladder in the next area.
Give it up, assholes, or we'll blow you to hell!
That'll do. Just like that, okay?
I gotcha. So many guards.
Too many. Keep looking for faithful little Stan. He'll lead us to the passageway.
This it?
Phase 1 of the Crab Warden fight is all about maximizing damage with Cloud's Punisher mode while at the same time building up the ATB gauge. Keep attacking the right front leg until the boss staggers, then attack the generator with Cloud's Braver ability to push the crab into Phase 2. You may have to hit the generator a few extra times depending on the amount of damage the other characters have dealt.
It's on now.
Hey, see that?
That's its heart. The Mako generator.
I'm guessing we aim for that.
Let's do this.
What are those?
More drones.
This is where I shine.
Barret really shines at the beginning of Phase 2. He can easily hit the slug rays from just about any position with his overcharge. He may not always kill the slug rays with one overcharge, but he'll at least pressure them enough so they fall from the sky, allowing Tifa and Cloud to finish them off.
Golden opportunity right here. Damn it. That's how it's done.
Now let's finish it.
Bring it home.
When the slug rays are defeated, switch back to Cloud and attack the right rear leg while in Punisher mode. Once again, we need to cripple the leg to cause the crab to stagger while we fill up our ATB gauge so we can heal and use Braver on the generator.
Right.
Gotta love it. That it?
When Phase 3 starts, find the leg that has the least amount of HP. Most of the time this will be the left front leg, but it all depends on which leg Tifa decided to attack in Phase 2. If you can cripple the weakest leg fast enough, you'll be able to avoid the Crab Warden's surge attack. When the boss charges, tilt the camera and look down at the floor. Part of the floor will be covered in tile, and the other part will be open with wires and cable underneath. To avoid the surge attack, position yourself on the tiled section of the floor. Keep attacking the weakest leg until the Crab Warden staggers, then finish it off with Cloud's Limit and Braver ability. You'll get a pair of metal knuckles as a reward for defeating this boss, which you'll need to equip before moving to the next chapter.
Any last words? Destroy the pilot. That'll expose the generator. Now we can do some damage. Sorry. So long.
There!
Let's get this over with. All clear.
And stay down. Yeah.
So, you bump into any giant robots like that in Reactor 1?
Yeah, except the bastard looked like a scorpion. Speaking of which, what would you say that last one looked like?
Huh? Well...
Looks dead now.
Lo and behold. All aboard.
Climb down the ladder and loot the chest for a high potion. Then cross the beam and go to the control room.
Nothing but air below us.
Shut up and move.
Just don't look down, okay?
Easy for you to say. Section G's through here, huh? Hey, you see something over there?
Maybe the gate didn't budge because there's not enough power to spare.
Gotta figure this out.
After discussing the power situation with Tifa and Barret, turn off the first lamp to open the Section G gate.
If the maintenance guys or whoever weren't playing hooky.
The lamps are important, but when you think how much Mako it must take to keep them running, that's gotta be one. Man, look at the size of it.
That a console I see near the top of that ladder? A, pretty tall ladder, too.
I'll go.
Okay, we'll wait down here.
Next stop, Section G.
Yep. And after that, Reactor 5.
Use the next few battles to learn Tifa's Overpower ability. If you press right on the D-pad, you'll have to cycle through Barret to get to her, but you can switch to her directly by pressing left on the D-pad.
Keep it up! Bring it! Come on! Finish him off! See ya! That's the way to do it. They busted?
Powered down, is my guess.
Lucky us, am I right? One less thing for us to worry about. Filling the air that we gotta breathe with their shit.
Monsters sure seem to like it. What's up with that?
It's like in the tunnels. They get twisted by the Mako, but it all goes back to shit.
Hey, let's take a moment to get our bearings.
We're still in G, right?
Yeah, and to reach...
Okay,
Unfortunately,
Well,
go for 10.
the only other route that I can think of would be...
Along the wall.
up for giving it a...
so we're shooting for those giant fans way over there.
Those ventilation fans?
Keeping the plate's air clean by pushing the smog into the slums. Whole system's designed to make shit roll.
Run behind these enemies to avoid their bubbles, because this attack will temporarily immobilize your character, leaving you open to more attacks.
Give him your all! Would kill for a shower. Hey, look! I think we can climb onto that pipe.
Sure seems that way.
I feel no fear. Yeah, no fear. No fear. No fear. No fear. Ooh, no fear. Little fear. Hey, guys.
You chickening out?
Hell no. I'm just
Enough! We...
Okay, then. Follow me. No worse than a windy day, huh?
One with a tornado warning, maybe? Don't look at the fan, whatever you do.
Right.
Hey, what's that behind the fan over there? Made it through in one piece.
Think that took a couple years off my life. I mean, not really. Couple seconds, maybe. 3 tops.
Section H is just up ahead. Slow and steady, guys.
And that's our objective?
The cargo platform? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one.
This is it. The cargo platform Biggs was talking about.
I will move through Section H very slowly so you don't get lost. There's another fight upstairs, and then we can turn off lamp number 2.
Say what?
It's from a speech President Shinra gave talking up the importance of the sun lamps.
brighter future my ass. Shinra's leading us down a one-way path to darkness and death.
If this is
Deal
what you
with that.
want. Keep it up. Give him your all.
Want some more?
Keep it up. You're gonna feel this one. Look, there's the switch.
Let's flip it and go.
After shutting off the lamp, loot the chest for a Phoenix down and then follow me to the platform's control switch.
Intruders detected. Engaging countermeasures.
Mid-range turrets, huh?
Hey, Clown! Hang back while I deal with these pests! Here it comes! Whoa! Hey, did you see me in action?
Must have
Just
missed
made our
it.
lives a lot harder. We can move this catwalk.
Yeah! Lined it up perfect! Which way to the next light?
If we can't make sense of this place, we're gonna get lost.
Well, at least we know where the big-ass things are.
They're no match.
Nope, not at all.
Guess it's my turn!
Let me handle
They're
it.
nothing.
Compared to us, at least.
Whatever.
Go finish him off. You're up.
Hang back.
Need my help, do you? Ah! Golden opportunity right here! Ah! Ah! Ain't no thing! Don't stop now!
Let's go.
When the battle is over, continue to move through section H until you find lamp number 3. Shut off the power, climb down the ladder, and get on the lift.
This a hole, right?
Got the Sector 4 slums down there?
Huh? You want to check them out sometime? I can show you around.
We'll check them out now if we fall.
The power's on. You think they'll miss those 3-plate suns?
I say the real sun's the only one we need. To hell with Shinra and their night lights.
Intruders detected. Engaging countermeasures.
That'll do. Get ready. Shit.
That's that! That's a win.
After battling the sentry guns, find the lift that leads away from the cargo platform. We still need to turn off another lamp, find a bracelet, loot a chest for a Moogle Medal, and pick up 2 orbs of materia.
Where was that last light again? Almost done. It's a shame we had to wander around so much.
Well, no stamps here to guide us. No Jesse or Wedge to back us up neither.
Yeah, Speaking of which, what should we tell Biggs? I don't want him to worry.
If there's no viable path, we'll just have to make one.
Run while you can.
Yeah, they look real.
Here we go. That's that. Enough. Now. That'll do.
See ya!
Bye!
Just like that, okay?
I gotcha. Jessie's injury isn't anything serious.
The best thing you can do to speed her recovery is to kick Shinra ass in her stead.
I know. And Cloud's got a cover for Wedge, too. We should look for the H1 sign. Gotta make a stand.
You scared of something?
No holding back. You're mine. All right. Brace yourself. It's going all out. Any last words? Don't overdo it.
Yeah, I'll do it. Special delivery. Bring it home.
I got you. Here.
Is that it?
Bring it. Give him your all. No surprises there.
Heads up, y'all.
Now we can backtrack to the cargo platform, but we don't want to activate it yet. Instead, we need to make our way to the opposite lift so we can rest and pick up another music disc called Electric de Chocobo. You also want to make sure that you slot the Elemental Materia in the Cloud's armor.
When do we link up with Biggs?
Soon enough, don't you worry.
He knew we might be late, so he came up with a few ways to kill time.
We ought to reach him long before he dies aboard.
And we're back at the cargo platform.
Get ready, Mako Reactor 5. We're coming. Where could they be going? Embarking on an adventure to find some treasure?
Ventilation system service mode active. Access maintenance terminal to complete procedure.
Turn off the fans and make your way to the control panel in the next room within 1 minute. You'll need to defeat a group of enemies before you can use the control panel.
We stop it?
Switching ventilation. Please complete the maintenance.
Man, what are we even doing?
Use Cloud's Punisher mode and focus thrust to stagger the Queen.
Give him hell.
And then some.
Got her!
If Cloud gets hit by the sentry gun, switch to Barret and have him stagger the Queen with overcharge and focus shot.
Give him hell!
Let me handle this.
My turn. Get ready.
Too easy. Come on. It's over.
Keep it together.
Guess it's my turn.
I'm waiting.
Still? Hurry up. See ya.
Keep those gloves up.
Sure thing.
Disengage the lock to gain access to the area behind the fans so you can pick up the Chocobo and Moogle Materia.
Access granted. Disengaging title.
This will also unlock the Cleanup Crew trophy.
This is summoning materia.
Wow.
What kind of badass will pop out of this one?
We'll see.
Backtrack and activate the cargo platform so we can catch up to Biggs.
Auxiliary power supply. Cargo platform activated.
So long, underplate. I hate you too.
Wonder what the reactor's like.
Dark, dismal. A slaughterhouse where they butcher the planet. Then there's the smell. The Mako. Be ready for it.
Right.
Hear that, guys? It's the reactor callers. Beckoning us saying, bring it on, Avalanche.
I chose this fight to showcase a very strong battle strategy that gives you advantage play for all of easy difficulty and 99% of hard difficulty. We already know that attacking enemies is a fast way to build up the ATB gauge, and staggering enemies is a great way to build up limits. But what I'm about to show you basically breaks the game. Blocking. Blocking reduces the damage you take from incoming attacks, while at the same time building up your ATB and limit gauge. We talked about this in episode 1. But when you combine blocking with Chakra Materia or Cure, you become virtually unstoppable. Chakra allows us to recover HP without expending the game's most valuable resource, MP. On easy difficulty, MP can be restored at rest spots and with items, but on hard difficulty, these mechanics have been removed. It's for this reason that we will almost never heal during battle using our valuable MP. Instead, we'll focus on resurrecting allies and restoring our HP using Chakra. This means we'll have plenty of MP for the heavy hitting spells like Fire and Lightning, which will carry us through the 1% of the game where the Chakra strategy doesn't work. Unless I specify, you are free to kill the remaining enemies in this game however you see fit. Have all the fun you want testing out personal strategies. But if you hit a wall in combat, the Chakra strategy I'm demonstrating for you now will be your safety net. Let's talk about how the Chakra Materia works. You will gain a portion of your HP back based on the amount of damage you take in combat. As we level up the Chakra Materia, the HP you gain from that damage will also increase to a max level of 40%. This means if you get hit by an attack and it deals 1,000 damage, you can use Chakra to recover 40% of that damage in HP.
Right. I'm waiting.
Now some of you are doing the math, coming to the conclusion that eventually this strategy will give us diminishing returns, leading to death, and you are correct. But there's an aspect of the Chakra strategy that we haven't talked about yet. In fact, you've been watching it this entire time.
Too easy.
Steady.
Enemies will always be more aggressive to the character you're controlling versus the other party members. This means we can mitigate the damage for the other two characters while minimizing the damage for our character, and during this process, all of our characters are building ATB and limits. This means we can unleash a barrage of attacks all at once, or we can choose to space them out if needed. If the character we're controlling gets low on HP, we can use Chakra, or we can simply switch to another character with higher HP. Switching to another character pulls the enemy's aggro, which allows the character we were controlling to live a little bit longer. We can always resurrect a member of our party if they die using very little MP or items while we're running easy difficulty. By the time we reach the end of the game, we'll be able to resurrect allies with enough HP to make the Chakra strategy a viable option for 99% of the game. I'll explain the other 1% later in the guide. And the last thing I wanted to talk about is the limit gauge. When you die in this game, the limit gauge does not reset to 0. So every time we resurrect a teammate, they will come back to life with the progress they had on their limit gauge before they died. And that is how you become virtually unstoppable in this game.
That it? Whatever.
Gonna blow your ass straight to hell! Okay, Big should be waiting for us up ahead.
He's probably worried sick about us.
When the battle is over, climb the ladder and grab the Moogle Medal from the chest, and then catch up to Biggs to get the light machine gun and grappling guns. My name is Exonovant. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Be good.
No one's coming for us?
No need. This is Shinra City. They probably have cameras everywhere.
Why didn't you say something sooner?
Way too late to bail now.
It's like walking a tightrope. When you're on it, only 2 ways off.
Better keep my balance.
You'd be surprised.
I wonder.
Almost there.
Tifa?
It's nothing. Just thinking about the next step. Didn't think I'd be this nervous.
Some things you never get used to.
Yeah.
If you enjoy my videos and would like to support my work, you can do so at Patreon. I offer a ton of rewards from behind the scenes coverage, RTC visual guides and workbooks, even early video access. Pledges start at $1 a month, and for those of you who support me already, I greatly appreciate it.